All right, I'm going to show you how to start a Google Hangout. First thing you're going to do when you get into your Google account is click onto your Google Plus page. When you get there, there's a couple of different ways that you can start a Hangout. First one over here is by hovering over the home page. It'll drop down a menu and you can click on Hangouts. Or if you already have that open, you'll have a Hangout tab right down here. And if I want to invite a specific person, I would hover over their name and I can invite her to a video Hangout or just a chat Hangout. But for today, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom to the little Start a Hangout icon and click on Start a Video Hangout. That will pull up the Hangout box for you. I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to call it Test. And I'm going to add guests. Now, normally I would add the guests that I want in my Hangout. You can have up to 10 people. But for today, I want to play around by myself. So I'm going to add me and share it. And here we are. My Hangout has begun. Now then, there are a variety of different tools that you can use when you're doing a Google Hangout. The first one I'm going to show you, most of your tools are going to be over here on the left-hand side. The first one I'm going to show you is the Hangout Toolbox, because this is going to let people know who you are. Now, in the Hangout Toolbox, if I click on the people icon over here, it gives me a chance to enter some information about myself. So it's got my name, but I'm also going to have my Twitter handle in there. I could add a logo if I wanted to as well. It could be a picture, it could be where I work, it could be WHPE. And when I toggle to the on switch, you will see on the bottom of the screen down here, all of a sudden it's appeared. Right now it's back to front. So I'm going to click on this mirror icon, and there it is. If I click off the Hangout Toolbox again and I click on myself, then I reappear, and you can see there's my profile picture, or actually it could be your icon, and then my information there as well. Next thing we can have here, we can also have a chat box, so we can talk on the side if we have any questions or things that we want to answer. We can add them in there, and it adds up in there. When I want to get rid of something, I just click on it again, and it will disappear. I have screen share, so I can share my desktop, I can share my Google Plus page, I can share Hangouts. I can take a picture of what's going on in the Hangout. Hangout Toolbox I've mentioned. One fun feature with the Hangout Toolbox I'll show you now is you can add smiley faces and bits and pieces to yourself as well. Oh, that's Google Effects. Google Drive, I can pull in any Google document that I have. And this is from my account. Now, if I've shared this with you, then you're going to be able to access this again. And what we can do, and you can see I've done a couple of test ones here, you can type in real time and work on a document together. So you can see how useful that could be. I'm going to close that out because I don't want that anymore. And the Google Effects one, this one's just a bit of a fun part to it. So I can add anything I want to myself. I can have a crown. I can even go snorkeling if I want to. And when I'm done with playing around, I'll remove them all, go back to normal. And the only other things you need to know about, this is my invite people button at the top here. My mute microphone, so if there's some background noise or I just want to keep it quiet for a minute, I can check on that. The turn the camera off button, so if I have to step away, I can turn it off, and there's my profile picture in place. Bandwidth, some other settings there, and then the hang up button for whenever you're ready to leave the call. So that's it, a quick guide to how to use a Hangout.